We're also utilizing 3 types of solder paste: a water washable, an RMA, and a no clean. We start with a 10% concentration of our 440R SMT detergent in cold water. There's no heat involved with the process at all. From here we'll spray rinse, and then to dry the stencil we recommend letting it air dry or taking low pressure, dry compressed air and flowing across the stencil. But we want to keep heat out of the process because stencils are heat sensitive. The epoxy glues used to bond the stencil are cured at about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you wash a stencil in hot water or dry it with hot air, you'll tend to break down the glue and your stencil can fail. But more importantly, you have multiple metals constructing a stencil: aluminum frame, stainless steel or polyester screen, stainless steel, brass, or nickel metal etched foils. And if you wash these metals in hot water or dry them in hot air, you'll get expansion and contraction of the metals, causing minor distortion of the etched image, leading to misregistration and misprint problems. Also screen tension problems. Now we use ultrasonics because ultrasonics will be able to deliver our 440R SMT detergent in defined pitch apertures. All Smart Sonic stencil cleaners use ultrasonic cleaning action, which is capable of delivering the 440R SMT detergent into tight tolerance areas that spray systems cannot reach, achieving microscopic cleaning of all fine pitch apertures. All Smart Now if you look closely, you'll see almost immediately that the solder paste just slides off the stencil and is separated to the bottom of the tank. Now it takes about 1 minute to clean solder paste. Now if this was a hot water solution, such as a saponifier, you'd be seeing hot water vapor coming off the surface. Water vapor is a key contamination source for an SMT assembly area. You don't want excess water vapor around. That concern is eliminated again because there's no hot water. Also, if this was a hot water solution such as a saponifier, you'd be seeing a rosin soap waste product floating to the surface. And that rosin soap would have to be handled as a separate waste stream. Here, all of our contaminant goes to the bottom of the tank, and we only have that one waste stream to be concerned about. And I'll show you how we deal with that in a moment. Now that wash timer is set for 1 minute, but this stencil is probably cleaned already. Now we just spray rinse with a small amount of water. And if you look at this under magnification, you'll see some water in those apertures, but you'll see absolutely no solder paste. The process cleans faster and more effectively than any kind of solvent, yet it's completely environmentally safe. Now, we're not only environmentally safe, we're the safest way for personnel to clean. There's no hot water to scald personnel, there's no hazardous vapors to breathe, and there's no explosion or combustible concerns that you get with alcohol and terpene type systems. And it's also very economical. The chemistry 440R SMT detergent remains fresh through the entire maintenance cycle and requires changing only every 2 to 3 weeks. A system this size will use about 5 gallons of chemistry per month, independent of how many stencils are cleaned. And because there's no heat required, costly energy is not wasted maintaining hot solutions. The process not only can clean any type of solder paste, but can also clean flux residue from tooling. This is an example of a wave solder pallet and fingers before, and this is after about 1 minute of cleaning.